Hello guys, good evening. So how are you doing? So guys, first of all, I welcome you all on India's best platform, and that is none other than Gradeup if you are preparing for UPSC Civil Services Exam. So guys, how are you doing? So guys, today, Friday, was the first day of the Civil Services Mains Exam. My dear friends, today was the essay paper, and here at 7:30 p.m. on a Friday, we are discussing it. My dear friends, guys, this class will be important for those people who are planning to give this exam next year or next to next year. Guys, basically, essay paper is the most scoring paper in GS, in the general studies. Yes or no? So it will fetch you good marks if you write the essay properly, and my dear friends, you practice it properly, at your place. Yes or no? Hey guys, what's up? Please do share this class on each and every platform. Please do share it on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, YouTube, etc. Please do that, guys. Please do that. Hello, Abhishek. What's up? How are you? हेलो नीलिमा व्हाट्सअप कैसे हैं आप हेलो 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 एवरीवन नमस्कार जी नमस्कार कैसे हैं आप लोग तो चलिए दोस्तों शुरू करते हैं इस क्लास को फटाफट से प्लीज डू लाइक द सेशन फर्स्ट प्लीज माय डियर फ्रेंड्स डू गिव मी अ लाइक फाइन हेलो एके व्हाट्सअप सो गाइस लेट्स लुक एट what was UPSC Mains 2020 paper essay paper. See guys, there has been a shift. UPSC is shifting towards philosophical essays. It will provide you quotes, some sayings, and you have to write a essay on that. It means the questions that are being asked, essays that are being asked, that are being demanded by the UPSC are being more open-ended. भाई जो essays हैं वो ज्यादा open ended होते जा रहे हैं, यानी कि बहुत सब्जेक्टिविटी आ गई है. यानी कि अगर मैं कुछ ऐसे लिखता हूँ, एक ही कोट है, उसके ऊपर मैंने एक टॉपिक पे लिखा, किसी और ने किसी और टॉपिक पे लिखा, तो जरूरी नहीं है कि उसको कम मार्क्स मिले, मुझे ज्यादा मार्क्स मिले. दोनों को बराबर मार्क्स भी मिल सकते हैं. ये आपके ऊपर है. हाउ डू यू इंटरप्रेट दैट कोट. सो गाइस, फर्स्ट थिंग इज moving towards philosophy, more philosophical question, more quote based question, and more analytical and ethics based question. You need to utilize your knowledge, my dear friends, of ethics, that is GS paper 4 in these essay. Yes or no? Okay. So guys, देखिए सेक्शन ए के अंदर जितने भी essays थे, I will show you the question paper. Let's see. Fine. Okay. For those people who are demanding in the comment box, sir, please do us, please tell us about this thing. See, guys, basically, what will happen in this essay paper? You will be provided two questions. There will be two questions. Now, my dear friends, question number one will have four topics over which you have to write essays, and out of these four, you have to choose one. You have to choose one essay and write. Question number two also have four topics to choose from. You have to choose one and write an awesome essay that will fetch you good marks, my dear friends. Fine. So, first thing first, my dear friends, is you need to choose wisely, and if you have chosen it, do not change it. Do not change what you have chosen. Fine. तो चलिए दोस्तों, अब मैं आपको क्वेश्चन पेपर दिखा देता हूं. एक बार फटाफट से क्वेश्चन पेपर देख लेते हैं. So guys, see part A. Part A के अंदर you can see there are four basic questions. Question number one, एक बार let's go through these topics. Life is long journey between being human and being humane. Not human, this is humane. So guys, see the keywords. Keywords are life, journey of the life, basically. This is the one keyword. Being human, that is Homo sapiens. We are what? Homo sapiens. And being humane. So being humane is a value. Is a value. Yes or no? So there are four keywords in this essay. Fine. No issues in that. Let's look at question number two. Mindful manifesto is catalyst to tranquil self. Fine. Dekho. Guys, see here the major keyword is mindful, and mindfulness, my dear friends, is related with Buddhism. Yes, it is related with every religion. For example, Hinduism as well. But mostly We read mindfulness, we study about mindfulness in Buddhism. It is the most important practice in Buddhism, mindfulness. Yes or no? And it will lead to a peaceful self. Tranquil means a calm self, a peaceful self. So how this mindfulness, it can provide this calmness, this peacefulness to you. Yes or no? Number three, sink. Ships do not sink because of waters around them. They sink because of water that gets into them. So guys, what is inside you is more important and will affect you more rather than the things that is around you. Yes or no? Do tell me this thing. Okay. Question number 4. Simplicity is ultimate sophistication. Guys, simplicity is more ultimate sophistication. It means sophistication is what? Complexity in a better way, in a positive way. So how, people, they have those who have reached on the, epitomes of their careers, they become simple after reaching to that position. We have to give examples. Yes or no? Fine. So guys, first of all, like this session and share this session on each and every platform. So guys, part A, we have definitely looked at all the questions that were asked. Fine. Now let's look at part B. Now, guys, first thing, wait. Now, do tell me, in part A, what do we feel? What do we see? Guys, most of these things you have read in the ethics paper. So definitely, my dear friends, you can connect all these questions to your ethics paper. So you cannot neglect GS4. Yes or no? You cannot neglect GS4. GS4 is very, very important. And this part A of essay, my dear friends, it definitely tests what? GS4 knowledge. Yes or no? Tell me this thing. It checks your GS4 knowledge. Now, can you classify these questions in GS1, 2, 3, 4? No, you cannot. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3. You cannot. Yes, they are all GS4 related to GS4 values, the philosophy, the thinkers, etc. Then comes, my dear friends, part B. Question number 5 is culture is what we are. Civilization is what we have. So there is a distinction between culture and a civilization. जिसने भाई ये जो distinction है ये बता दी, ये examples के साथ explain कर दिया, he will get or she will get good, awesome marks. Fine. So guys, this basically talks about what? Society. Yes or no? Or history. So GS1 paper is quite important. Fine. So your knowledge from GS1, how you arrange it, fine. How you, my dear friends, represent your knowledge will determine your marks if you choose this question. 6. There can be no social justice without economic prosperity. But economic prosperity without social justice is meaningless. My dear friends, this talks about GS paper 2. Yes or no? And GS paper 1, social issues. So GS paper 2's knowledge and GS paper 1 knowledge is tested in this question, in this essay. Number 7, patriarchy is the least noted but the most significant structure of social inequality. My dear friends, yes, this is again from GS to GS2 and my dear friends GS1. Yes or no? And question number 8, technology as a silent factor in international relations. Obviously, my dear friends, technology is GS3 and international relation is GS2. So you can see, part A was pertaining to what? Ethics paper, that is GS4, and part B is from GS1, GS2, GS3. Is that thing clear to you or not? Chaliye. Now guys, let's do some short and a brief discussion about each and every one question. Fine. And I will tell you that how you should approach that essay. Fine. I am not going to provide you a simple essay or, a perfect answer. There is no perfect answer, my dear friends, to this essay. They are quite subjective. It depends upon you. Now, see, my dear friends, see, a good essay will contain an awesome introduction, a good body with all the dimensions covered, many examples from the recent past, from the current affairs, and a good conclusion. Fine. So please do remember this thing. If you follow this rule, you will definitely get good marks in paper. Fine. So fine, okay. Number one, now let's look at some blueprints. Essay number one: life is long journey between being human and being humane. Being humane. My dear friends, here what I will do, I would have suggested you that, see, think about those people, those great peoples who have been very compassionate, benevolent, yes or no, in their life. Now, here, guys, being human is what? You are a human. Yes, you are a social animal. You are an animal, basically. You are Homo sapiens. Yes or no? Now, but the journey is about, the life's journey is about being humane. It means being compassionate, being benevolent. What is compassion? Tell me. Guys, see, there is sympathy. Sympathy is what? When you feel for others. Yes or no? You feel it. Yes. You have some kind of pity in your heart. You feel for others. You see a beggar begging on a road. You feel that guy, a poor guy sitting in such a chilly day. So sorry to see this thing. And you feel sympathy. But a one step above is empathy. Now, empathy is what? Yes, you will feel that pity. But my dear friends, you will act on that pity. The emotions that you will feel, you will do something about it. And hence, if you see a beggar in a road, on a road, sitting on a road, what you will do? You will provide him or her with some food, with some, warm clothing, or you will, take him to an NGO so that he could be, taken care of. And one step further above empathy, my dear friend, is compassion. When you do all these things out of love of humanity, fine, out of love you do it. So compassion is the greatest and the highest value that is being asked in this question. Is that thing clear to you or not? Shivam, I have told you what is humane. It is nothing but being benevolent or being compassionate. And I told you what is compassionate: feeling pity, feeling sympathy, empathy, and acting over it. Fine. Hello, Shripad, what's up? So this is what it is, my dear friend. So guys, here, see, introduction could be given in n number of ways. For example, you can definitely talk about Ashok's Dhamma. Ashok, after watching, the ruins of the Kalinga War, his heart was changed. His heart was changed. Yes or no? Tell me. From Bhari Ghosha, his policy was Bhari Ghosha. It means killing, winning the territory. But after seeing the ruins of that war, he changed it into Dhamma, conquering by Dharma, teaching Buddhism. Because of Ashoka, Buddhism, it reached beyond the borders of India to China, to Japan. Yes or no, this Mahayana form? Tell me, my dear friend, to Sri Lanka, etc. Fine. So Ashoka's Dhamma can be given as an introduction, or I would rather say, my dear friends, from the recent past, from the knowledge of your GS1, as you can see, this beautiful quote by Mahatma Gandhi can be used. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Gandhi. Yes or no? So there will be, and there was some bad drops in humanity. There has been some acts that are inhumane, For example, Jallianwala Bagh massacre, you know, rape case in Delhi in 2012, or maybe Hiroshima Nagasaki bombing. They all are inhuman things that we did. Yes or no? But my dear friends, that does not mean that all of the humanity is lost. All of the people in the earth, on the earth, are wrong. They do not have any kind of compassion or humanity. Yes or no? Tell me. So this quote beautifully summarizes, my dear friends, what is asked. So it is up to you that if you want to use this quote, this is my choice. This is how I will write. You can choose a different path. But this code, guys, I think is very awesome and is very relevant to this question. So, guys, you can say invasions, Timur killing, beheading of Guru Tegh Bahadur by Aurangzeb, or the policies of Aurangzeb, Ashoka's policy before the Kalinga War, or, my dear friends, maybe British atrocities on Indian people. It is what? Tell me. Or, my dear friends, the racial discrimination by the Britishers in Africa, or even in India. Dogs and Indians are not allowed. Yes or no? Tell me. Or, my dear friends, slavery in America, USA, or slavery anywhere in the world. Right now, we are cutting trees, we are clearing Amazon forest. That is not humane. We are killing animals. That is not humane. Tell me, yes or no? We are keeping animals in such bad situation and conditions. KFC, McDonald's, the non-veg, this thing. Yes or no? Or apartheid that happened in South Africa, that this racial discrimination, or Hiroshima, Nagasaki bombing, or things that are happening in Syria, or are happening in Yemen, or in Pakistan, or in Afghanistan. They are all inhumane things. Yes or no? So all these examples have to be given. Now, all these examples that I gave you out of my emotions that are coming out, sorry, that should be organized. How, guys? For example, historical. You give first historical examples. For example, slavery, Jallianwala Bagh, Mandela struggle, etc. Then you should focus upon social factors, things, domestic violence, dowry, mob lynching, killing of animals, rapes, casteism, etc. Environmental, I told you, cutting of Amazon forest, fires, deforestation, stubble burning, sand mining, health, COVID-19. Can you bring in COVID-19? Yes, there were theories that COVID-19 is a biological weapon. So many lives, they have been lost. Yes or no? Or maybe the issues of Rohingya, Uyghur Muslims in China, Hong Kong protests, etc. Fine. So these are the things that you need to mention. Yes, Lebanon explosion, all these things, this is inhumane. But all is not lost. This is negativity that you filled in the initial lines of your paper. Fine. We have to find what humanity. Give the example of Greta Thunberg, the girl who is fighting for our environment in such times. Fine. Example of Sonu Sood helping the migrant worker, the Indian film star. Yes or no? He was helping the migrants. Yeah, that's a different thing that he is taking all the PR for it. Fine, leave it. But still, he did what you know he was capable of. Many stories during COVID-19, how the people they helped each other. Yes or no? My dear friends, please do tell me this thing. Fine, my dear friends, this quality of humane, from this value of compassion, environmentalism can be derived. Why we are working to improve nature? Why we are conserving animals? Yes or no? Write it down in a proper organized way. Fine. From this social empowerment movements, it can be derived from compassion for women empowerment. So this is how you need to approach this essay, my dear friends. You just need to organize each and everything in a proper way. I gave you many examples. Or no, tell me. Fine. Okay. Now let's look at the next question. Guys, please do like the session. Question number 2. Mindful manifesto is catalyst to tranquil self. What is this thing? It will lead to a peaceful self, a more, my dear friends, a peaceful self. Now, what is this mindfulness? Now, guys, here you can start with another awesome quote that is given by none other than Buddha. And what is this quote? Our life is shaped by our mind. Our life is shaped by our mind. For we become what we think. You will become, my dear friend, what you think. Your thoughts, my dear friends, is what is manifestation of you. It will manifest in you. If you are positive, it will be reflected by your actions, by your face, by your body. If you are negative, it will again be reflected in your actions, in your dealings, etc. Tell me, my dear friends. So, what is this mindfulness? Mindfulness is what? When you do anything. Now, guys, see how you should start. See, guys, in this today's world, when there are thousands and thousands of distraction, you have Instagram, Facebook, social media, you have so much of video content available, my dear friends, Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc., TV, cricket match, you know, dating apps, your own career, work from home scenario, all these are distraction. Fine. Even a single meal. Now, people are living in a home. They do not have time to eat food. They are eating food, watching Netflix, eating food, doing eating is like worship. You should be mindful while eating. If you are mindful while eating, guys, you will eat less. The nutrition will be absorbed better. It is scientific discoveries recently that has been done. In Hindi, in Hinduism, this concept of mindfulness is through dhyan. Dhyan, meditation. Meditation is what? Tell me. Is being aware of yourself, of your mind, what you think, what you believe. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? So here, guys, you should always be mindful of what you do. And if you are mindful, automatically the values like compassion, sympathy, empathy, rationality, emotional intelligence, etc., they all will be manifested inside you. All these, values, they should be given a passing reference and could be explained. No issues in that. Yes or no? Now, if this mindfulness is manifested inside you, how it will lead to a peaceful self. Guys, if you know who are you, if you have the knowledge to know everything, you know everything. Why Buddha is called, you know, tell me, he is enlightened. Why? Because he's so mindful, so mindful, so mindful that he was regarded as a god. Yes or no? And he himself said he is not a god. Tell me. So, guys, if you are mindful automatically with all these qualities, you will be at calm, you will be at peace with yourself. Your emotional life will be resolved. Your emotions, the negativity, it will be gone. Or you will be accepting what are the negativities, your traits. You will be accepting yourself. Basically, in our culture, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करें. Yes or no? Tell me why. Because accept yourself first. Tell me this thing. So this is how you should approach essay number 2. The last, guys, you can give examples, lots of example. Nowadays, materialism, people, they want to own everything. They want to become a richest person. Recently, today only, Elon Musk reply. Did you see Elon Musk? To today's news, he is the richest person now, surpassing Jeff Bezos of Amazon. And what he wrote on Twitter, let's get back to work. I have to work. Such a trivial thing he said. Yes or no? And it shows, his approach in life. He is at calm with himself. And that's why he is so successful. People are saying that he will fail. SpaceX will fail. Tesla will fail. No future. Now, guys, see SpaceX, see Tesla, see Hyperloop. What he said. Why? Tell me why? Yes or no? So, guys, this is how you have to approach. You have to approach this essay. Fine. Okay, let's move to essay number 3. Time is running out. We have to do DC as well at 9 p.m. Fine, no issues. Number 3, essay. Ships do not sink because of water around them. Ships sink because of water that gets into them, my dear friends. What will you do in this essay, my dear friends? Ships is a metaphor here. Is a metaphor here. It means what is inside you matter the most rather than things that are surrounding you. You are always blaming the situations. Yes or no? You are always blaming the situation for your unsuccessful life, for your failures, for your excuses. But you should look within. You should look within yourself. Yes or no? And realize what is inside you that makes you to do these things. Why aren't you calm? Here, guys, see, fine. Here, the examples can be given. Aurangzeb, his policies, what was inside him led to his demise, led to the breakup of the empire, Mughal empire after him. Yes or no? Tell me. Give the example of Donald Trump, 2016, when he was elected, and now 2020, he is not letting go. Not letting go, my dear friends, of his chair, the presidency of USA. Today only, today's example I can quote in this essay. The writing that happened yesterday came today in the newspaper near the Capitol Hill, DC, Washington, DC. Yes or no? Give those examples, such examples, what is inside him. He was outspoken. Yes or no? He didn't show any compassion. His interiors, it manifested in his behavior. And same thing is happening right now, not conceding defeat. That is the biggest example for this essay. Donald Trump, Aurangzeb. Many examples are there from history. My dear friends. Yes or no? Tell me. Fine. No issues. Guys, here you should mention about why, the problems of in India, you peer group pressure, for example. Fine. पाकिस्तान के एग्जाम्पल दे दूं कुछ. Yes, tell me about the leadership quality in Gandhi that led India for some time, the values of Gandhi that was adopted in India, and the values of Jinnah that was adopted in Pakistan. We do not know about the future, but at this juncture of time, the future of Pakistan does not seem bright. Yes or no? Tell me. Or maybe USSR, how it broke up? Tell me, because of the internal conflicts. Or maybe Hitler, that led to the genocide of Jews. Yes or no? Or maybe, my dear friends, the Roman Empire, how it became so feudal. Or maybe we Indians, how we let the foreigners rule us for so many years, thousands and thousands of years. Why? Tell me. Or maybe Prithviraj Chauhan, which was not helped by his father-in-law to defeat the Muhammad invading from Afghanistan. These are all internal problems. Why? There were no big empire in India to defend India from the invading Muslims. Yes or no? Invading foreigners, British. Yes or no? Tell me. Why? Because our society was corrupt at that time. From inside, it was rotting. Feudalism was at its peak. There was no unity. That example can be given. Now to, make this thing more positive now, you should go how? Tell me what you should do. Give the examples of what was inside Gandhi. Everybody remembers him. What was inside Ashok? Everybody remembers him. What was inside Buddha? Chinese said India have ruled the China for thousands years without sending a single man to China to this dharma, Buddhism. Tell me this thing. Or the Mother Teresa, or Abraham Lincoln, or APJ Abdul Kalam. All these positivities should also be given. So guys, this is how you should, approach this essay number 3. Now let's move to essay number 4, my dear friend. A very, very awesome essay. And most of the people I know have chosen essay number 4. Tell me how. See, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Simple living and high thinking. A very simple quote by Mr. Mahatma Gandhi, and that can be used here. Yes or no? Very open-ended essay. By the way, this quote was given by Leonardo da Vinci. Guys, simplicity. Who was simple? Give the examples. Tell me. You tell. Maybe the example of Buddha, who let go of his seat. He was a prince. Or maybe Mahatma Gandhi. He was a barrister. He was wearing suits, etc., living a British lifestyle, and he gave everything. APJ Abdul Kalam, the best example. Or Raja Ram Mohan Roy, or Nelson Mandela, or my dear Barack Obama, or many social reformers in India, Mother Teresa, maybe Abraham Lincoln. All these examples must be quoted here. Guys, other than that, you can write what nowadays there is a ongoing, growing movement of what? Tell me, simplicity, known as minimalism or a minimalist. Many books are there, many videos on YouTube are there. Why I want to be a minimalist? Give examples of Mark Zuckerberg. Wear a single t-shirt daily, same color. Or maybe the founder of Apple, Jobs. He wear a single jeans and a shirt daily to his office. Fine. Guys, other than that, you can give examples from product marketing. What is the philosophy behind Apple? What was the logo? Advertisement, innovation, simplicity, simple designs, simple software of Apple led to this iPhone being successful, so successful. Yes or no? So this is how you can give examples, my dear friends. I'm telling you, and you should this thing with a very beautiful positivity, a beautiful quote about simplicity. Fine. Okay. So this was, guys, question number one. I think I have told you about many values, that are, taught in ethics, and many examples. I'm giving one by one. Fine. Okay. Now let's move to the question number five. Culture is what we are. Civilization is what we have. So here we should, make a distinction clear, a clear distinction between culture and a civilization. My dear friends, Indus Valley is a civilization. That's why we call it IVC, Indus Valley Civilization. Yes or no? Culture is Indian culture that is being followed even in Indonesia, where they are playing Ramayana, Mahabharat plays are going on, or Ashoka's Bhari Ghosha being converted into Dhama Ghosha. Yes or no? Tell me. That's culture. Yes or no? Here I have summarized what is culture for you and what is a civilization. As you can see, you can read it whenever you have time. You can take a snapshot right here, right now. Yes or no? So this is how, my dear friends, you have to look at the essay number 5. Create a clear distinction, draw clear distinction between these two. Fine. Now, let's move to the next essay because time is running out. We do not have much time left. Essay number 6. There can be no social justice without economic prosperity, but economic prosperity without social justice is meaningless. Guys, here Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, we quoted, he said there is no use of social justice without the economic justice. Economic prosperity, economic justice is required. Hence, DPSPs were added, which provided economic justice. Do it. Write it down in the essay. Use your GS2 knowledge here. What are you doing, guys? Do it. भाई जिसने इस्तेमाल नहीं किया बी आर अम्बेडकर जी को इस एस्से में और ये ऐसे चूज किया था, दैट विल बी अ भारी मिस्टेक. क्लियर guys? You should quote article number 21, right to life, or DPSP's directive principle of state policies here. Guys, here you should, in India, write about, you should write about inclusive growth. What is inclusive growth? Differentiate between development. What is development? What is growth? The period of 2002 to 2012, we experienced jobless growth. Use your knowledge from GS3 as well. The concepts of universal basic income, it should be included. How? This universal basic income will provide the freedom to the person to choose for himself or herself. How, my dear friends? Our rank is quite low in, happiness indexes, or maybe in development indexes. Fine. the EWS quota, economically weaker section quota. It could be used in this answer. Or, my dear friends, the other way around. Even though in Punjab, Haryana, there is economic prosperity, but sexual ratio is skewed. 848, 897, something like that. So this is how you should approach essay number 6, by quoting B.R. Ambedkar. Now let's move to essay number 7. Patriarchy is the least noted but most significant structure of social inequality. Guys, see that keywords: patriarchy, number 1, and social inequality, number 2. My dear friends, patriarchy, social inequality, this question, this essay asks you about women empowerment and women issues in India. Yes or no? Tell me. You should write about the issues of rape in India, how woman is objectified in India, used as an object, a second-class citizen, or the skewed sex ratio in Punjab and Haryana, as well as in Rajasthan, and dominated by the male members. And these male members are dominated by this male chauvinist approach. Honor killings that are happening in India, female infanticides and sex selective abortion, the dowry issue in India, the domestic violence. Woman, a wife is beaten by the husband, and the marriage is such, my dear friends, a sacred bond where both are soulmates. Male, female, both are equal. 7 फेरे जब आप लेते हैं, क्या बात होती है? 7 फेरों में क्या बोला जाता है? आप इक्वल हैं, बराबर भागी हैं, लाइफ में हर चीज में यू आर इक्वल, यू आर सेम नाउ. क्या जब डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस होती है तो क्या मर्द बराबर भागी उस पिटाई का? So that is against the 7 feras that we do in the marriage. Write this point, you will get awesome marks in the essay. और the acid throwing. भाई ज्यादातर केस एसिड थ्रोइंग के वुमेन के ऊपर क्यों आते हैं? टेल मी. बिकॉज दिस मेल ईगो इज हर्ट. आपने आई लव यू बोला, प्रपोज मारा, मना कर दिया, गुस्सा आ गया कि मुझे मना कैसे कर दिया. और द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ फरीदाबाद recently, where a woman was killed because she declined a marriage offer by a son of an MLA of a different religion, if you remember. I do not want to take the name. और accusations of witchcraft, काला जादू, लड़कियों के ऊपर चुड़ैल बनाकर उनको मार देना, लटका देना. Delhi rape case, Unnao rape case, etc. These problems are, my dear friends, due to what? Tell me. These problems, my dear friends, are due to what? Because of this male-dominated patriarchal society where we treat women as a second-class citizen. So गए क्या सब के सब? Guys, you should write about the gender inequality index in India. That is 0.524, I think. India is 127th out of 160 countries. Maternal mortality rate is high. Women in the Indian Parliament is only 14.5%. Female which are over 25 with secondary education 12th pass is just 39%. Women in labor force in India is just 27.2%. Yes or no? Karnataka and Maharashtra, by the way, AK, that you are asking. Guys, now you should bring in some good concepts. For example, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme of the government is quite good. You should include these schemes. Triple Talaq law that recently was launched by the government, or many women empowerment scheme, they must be quoted in this essay so that your essay has a positive intent. Fine. Okay. Now let's move to the next last essay. And I know most of the people, they have chosen this essay. Technology is a silent factor in international relation. It is saying that international relation is basically determined by the technology in some way or the other. Yes or no? Guys, give examples of Indo-Russia relations, where technology was imported into India. There was technology transfer into India, created BrahMos missile. India-France relationship, or India-Israel relationship, or nowadays India is moving towards USA slowly, because USA is now offering technology transfer, or India-Japan relationship, Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train. Yes or no? Tell me this thing. India-Britain, India-France, Indian-Germany relationship. These all should be quoted. Or the vaccine diplomacy in COVID times. Or, my dear friends, India's relation with Vietnam, where India is doing the technology transfer. India is on the other side of the spectrum. Yes or no? So this is what it is. Now do tell, write this thing also. Technology is the most important factor. Why US is at top? Technology. Fine. So this is what it is, my dear friends. This was the essay, and I think I have given you ample examples what you should write. Because see, the structure will be the same. I told you initially that you have to write an introduction and a body covering all the dimensions. You need to provide relevant examples. So I did all of it in the class, my dear friends. I provided you each everything in this part. Many examples I have quoted to. And my dear friends, I believe that next year, those who have not written the exam this time will be writing this exam. Fine. So this class will be very important for those people as well. And those people who have given this exam, I would rather say जिन्होंने आज एग्जाम दिया है वो इस एग्जाम ये वीडियो ना देखें, because they have to give other exams as well. GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4 are left. So please focus there. And after your whole exams, please watch this video. Fine. Okay, my dear friends. So guys, this is Gradeup. And see, after your mains exam, my dear friends, what will happen? Your result will be coming around the prelims of 2021. So obviously, you should all prepare for 2021. Take 10 days, a week rest after mains exam, and you should come and join our batch, this UPSC IS 2021 prelim. Here we are solely focusing upon prelims exam, and we are providing you 2 classes each day of 3 hours each. So you have ample time for self-study, around 6 to 7 hours daily. With this combination, definitely your prelims will be secured, my dear friends. Yes or no? So this is our star faculty, guys, as you can see. And my dear friends, these are the free classes that you will get on our Gradeup app. So if you have not installed our Gradeup app, please install it. Please do like the session before leaving, and please do share the session. My dear friends, my name is Rohan Tyagi. and I am signing off. Guys, never give up in your life. Never ever back down. Bye, guys. Take care. Jai Hind, and my dear friends, Vande Mataram.